In this video, we'll be discussing the traffic offence relating to the BC Motor Vehicle Act, Section 175, subsection 1, also known as failing to yield after a stop. That's coming right up. Hi, my name is Shayan and I'm one of the driving instructors here at Zula Driving School. So let's take a look at what the Motor Vehicle Act states. It reads, if a vehicle that is about to enter a through highway has stopped in compliance with Section 186, the driver of the vehicle must yield the right-of-way to traffic that has entered the intersection on the through highway or is approaching so closely on it that it constitutes an immediate hazard, and having yielded, the driver may proceed with caution. So what does this mean in layman's terms? Well, after you make your first formal stop before the stop line or a crosswalk, you then actually need to creep forward if necessary to gain a better line of sight and proceed with caution. You can't just make that first stop and say, all right, I made my stop, let's go. This applies to when you're at a two-way stop where there's a crossroad that doesn't have a stop sign. So you make your formal stop and then you proceed forward. So let me show you what I mean. Let's say you're coming up to an intersection and you have a stop sign, and on the other side of the road there may be another stop sign. So as you approach, there might be a stop line, there might be a crosswalk. Once you make your formal stop before the stop line, or if there's no stop line, you've made your formal stop before the crosswalk, then you can't just assume that fine, I've made my stop, I'm just going to proceed right through, because you have to make sure that there's no cars coming. So you might have to proceed forward a little bit more, stop right at the edge of the road to be able to see better whether there is cars approaching on this through road. And if there is, they have the right of way. And if there isn't, then you can proceed down the path that you want to go or make your turn. So essentially what this is saying is you can't just make a stop, say that you've made your stop, and then go your way. You have to make sure that it's actually safe to proceed. Failure to abide by this section of the Motor Vehicle Act can land you a $167 ticket with 2 driver penalty points. This is only valid at the time of making this video, so the fine and points can increase in the future without notice. For the most up-to-date information, be sure to visit ICBC's website as well as the BC Motor Vehicle Act. If you have any questions or would like to receive driving lessons to improve your driving skills, be sure to check out our website at www.zula.ca. Thank you, and until next time, remember that having a cooperative attitude on the road goes a long way in keeping everybody safe on the roads we share.